Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Hardcore Minecraft Take 3. When last we left the avatar, that spider is going on an adventure up on the roof. Let's go and quickly deal with that spider, and then take stock of what I've achieved. I'm not letting you do any attack shenanigans this time, not like the other one. There's also a zombie there that is going to try and get us. And that is a foolish venture, for you cannot get past the fortifications that I have created. Yes, the Avatar has created a wall that entirely surrounds his home. Now it is that much harder for enemies to get to us. With that done, it's time to focus on something that I wanted to do quite a while ago, but didn't have the resources to achieve, and that is get some nether wart. For that, we are going to have to put some stuff away because I want my inventory to be quite empty. We'll actually put that there. And I want some... well, we've got flint. Do we have any feathers? We don't have any feathers here. None there. None there. Okay, so we're not going to be making any more arrows, which is okay because we're not really going to need arrows per se. Actually, there might be some feathers up in this box here. And there aren't any feathers. Okay, but I know how we can get some feathers from the chickens. They're over here. They look excited at the prospect of being fed, and there is an egg. Marvellous. Now we have some baby chicks, and we have some feathers. Marvellous. Now you can go over there. Aha! Brilliant. Now I have exactly what I need. These feathers will be used with some sticks and flint to make arrows, and we're going to need quite a few arrows where we're going. Because of the ghasts, we're also going to need to bring all this food that I have, and the flint is here, and we're also going to need to bring some stone. Quite a lot of stone. How much of it do we have? We have 47. That should be sufficient for what I have planned. We're going to use the stone just in case we need, and also me using this. I know! Actually using the crafting table? Sometimes I surprise even me. Before I go into the nether again, I'm going to make one last look in here for any food that I can bring. We could bring some carrots, but they're really not fantastic food. So, it's on we go! Into the nether. Once I can get through the doorway. Silly avatar, failing to get through a door. Alright, deep breath. This is always scary. We also have 48 torches. That should be sufficient. All we're here to do is go into the stronghold and immediately head back because I forgot something extremely important. I'm not making this mistake, and that mistake is going into the nether and not bringing a flint and steel. Oh, that could have ended 17 kinds of terrible if a ghast had immediately attacked. I would have had to have relied on the ghast attacking the nether portal again to ensure that I could get back home. Alright. No ghasts anywhere that I can see. I can hear them, but then you can always hear ghasts everywhere. Alright, let us head over here, following the cobblestone. Over here. And this is not the way at all, is it? This is the way. Okay. This brings us to here. And then I can go down here. And what we want to do is we want to very quickly head further into this place and see if I can find that, that nether wart. Now, there's a way over here that we can go, and I'm going to mark this with a single torch. But it is blocked off completely by lava. Now, we can get past the lava. But do we want to is the question. It doesn't look like there's anything really past that lava, so let us ignore that avenue and continue exploring about. I also want the bow. No, the bow is ready. I was just double-checking there because the nether is always nerve-wracking. can also hear a ghast very close by indeed. Alright. I want to go this way now and see if there's anything down here. It's not likely, but it's worth examining. I want to find an interior area to this stronghold. That's ideally what I'm looking for. And there's not one here. There's one over there, though. That is the way I want to go. The way towards progress, and hopefully the way towards treasure chests full of goodies. You can find a lot of goodies in a Nether fortress. Unfortunately, this does involve getting past the lava here, but we can do that. All we need to do is use this cobblestone to fence off the lava. And this is going to involve some very precarious balancing here. Like so. That'll do it. It's safe now to move past. It's not safe, however, to move past this wither skeleton. Oh, there's a big area over there. That's where I want to go. Have at thee! And thee was had at. You drop nothing, but that is fine. Okay, let's annotate this by putting a torch here. We are definitely going to be heading this way in. We want to explore that area quite thoroughly. Also, treasure. Right here. That is brilliant news. Double check that there's no one here. We have some gold ingots and some obsidian. Getting obsidian's pretty good. It saves durability on our diamond. Ooh! Ask and ye shall receive on finding awesome stuff. We have what we want. Nether wart. Nether wart can be turned into blocks, and by the looks of it, it can also be turned into bricks. We're going to need a little more than that. Just to be thorough. There we go. 8 should be fine. Let's put a torch here and keep exploring this way. We'll take this. Why not? And just keep exploring about 4 more treasure chests full of loot. I need my sword out and not the mushroom or a torch. Torch really isn't going to help me against all the enemies that are about. Okay, let's get rid of that and head upstairs. Into a sort of courtyard area. That's fine. Any loot here? Nope, no loot whatsoever. So, let's turn round. No reason to be here. The longer we stay, the more likely it is that we will end up in some trouble. So, we'll back up. And we'll try going up these stairs here. This could be a mistake. I see an enemy there. Oh, that enemy is intent on getting us, but fortunately the enemy cannot reach. Alright, Kiko, don't get lost. And then Kiko immediately gets lost, but not before finding awesome goodies. Right. That is the way we want to go back here. Actually, we want to have it there. And then here. That's what we want. Let's have a look in here. 1 ingot and a second flint and steel. You won't believe how happy I am to see flint and steel whenever it appears in one of those chests. That the game gives you the opportunity to get yourself out of a eternally stuck situation is lovely. It is a bone of charity that I did not expect when I started exploring Nether fortresses. Ooh. Gold horse armor! Aha! That is actually an upgrade over iron horse armor. You wouldn't think it, considering how ineffective gold armor is in protecting you, but for horse armor, it is actually an improvement. Okay, we can go down here, or over here, and I'm going to very cautiously check out this way. Ooh, there is a ghast. You can see it there floating about. We will ignore the ghast and just keep looking around. Ooh, more loot. Won't say no to more loot, especially when it's right there for me to get. diamond horse armor! Oh, we have just hit the mother lode when it comes to horse armor. Our horse, Emeralda, cannot be more protected than they'll be once we get that equipped. We have to get that equipped first, of course, and that involves getting out of here. But I'm not yet done here, because I can find more loot, like this. More horse armor, a golden sword, and a little bit of iron. Won't say no to any of that, though I would have preferred to have found, say, some more diamond, because you can find diamond in those chests. The ghast is still somewhere around here. But to be honest, I think we're pretty much done with exploring the majority of this stronghold wing. Don't think we need to really do very much else. Did I explore down here? I may not have explored down here. We'll just quickly check here and then. Checking here turns out to be the worst decision ever. Well, it certainly didn't lead to anywhere interesting, apart from some large drops that will plummet me into doom. That lava-y doom down there. So, let us get out of here. We need to follow the torches. This way. That way. I'm very surprised that we haven't encountered many enemies in here. I'm not going to complain that we haven't encountered many enemies, it's just an observation. Now that ghast could be anywhere. Fortunately for us, the ghast chose not to pester us. And all of the blazes also decided not to pester us. Except for that blaze who just fired something from a very long distance away. Carefully does it, Avatar. Let's make our way back. Jump, and I'm always a little scared whenever I'm jumping in the nether like that I will miss and end up in the lava. It could happen, but it didn't. And so we are safe. I got what I wanted. I'm not going to have to come back here for a little while. But you always do need to come back, because you always need more blaze powder. Into the Wibbly portal and away! We have returned, safe and sound, and we have goodies! And I always like getting goodies. Okay, first things first, let us plant that nether wart. I believe it will be in, not here, here. No, actually not there either. Do we have any sand? I thought we did. And this is when I have to go back and get some sand. Yep, I don't think we actually picked up any sand while we were there. Darn it. Back we go! Ho-ho! I thought I was free and safe from peril. Well, looks like we're going 2 for 2 on entering the nether. Well, technically 3 for 3 because of the first time we came in, and I completely forgot the flint and steel. I should have dropped off some of my stuff, but then again, if I perish, it's not like it's going to matter if it's there or not. Alright, Avatar, carefully does it. We're heading back in. Ooh, there's a blaze right... Oh, there are blazes everywhere. It's like the game knew that I was coming back and thought, well, we'll make the Avatar regret this. Right, we could just drop. But actually, I'm going to hit you once. And hide, because that was close. That was a little too close. You know what, I do have a bow. We will attack with the bow. Wait carefully and patiently. And there we go. One less blaze. And there's a blaze right here. Quick, shield. Nope, quick run. That's a much better idea. Just run. Whoa! Hello. You were very sneaky. And I'm being attacked from above, and from over there. Let us, quickly get away. I will count my blessings that didn't go too terribly, and go and get some of this sand. Was there a foe there that I just saw? The answer is no. Also, should probably get rid of these, so that I don't accidentally think that there's loot in them. Right, we want some of this sand. That's what we want. You know what? This is a good situation where having a shovel is handy. Maybe I should just take this sand as well. You know what? I should. It's always a good idea to have more sand than you need, especially when it comes to this kind of sand. If I wanted to go get loads not in a stronghold, I would have to go and descend down to the ground level. I don't want to do that. That brings me very close to lava level. Lava level, ground level, same sort of thing. Also, loads of enemies over there. I'm going to ignore them. I think that seems like a good idea. I am, however, going to attack these wither skeletons. Why? Because there's a very, very low chance that they're going to drop something I may want in the far, far future. They all immediately see me and go, "The Avatar must perish!" But the joke is on them, for I shall make them perish. At least that is the hope. I'm running out of places to back up to, aren't I? Oh no, I'm alright. A little concerned. Yeah, we're starting to run a little bit low on space, but we prevailed. And I think the blazes that were trying to attack me have despawned because I got far enough away. And this is when they haven't. Nope, looks like they have. Excellent. Now I have everything that I want, and I should extinguish that fire so that I don't burn. And still no ghast attacks. We're being very fortunate. To be fair, I am tempting fate by constantly forgetting to grab things, but I will consider this trip to Nether as a successful one. And now we need never go back for a while. This time for real. Okay, let us get some soul sand in the ground. It is dark, but we should be okay. I'm going to get some soul sand right there. That should be fine. Doesn't matter that there is some water beneath. All we need is the soul sand. We need no water. After all, no water can actually settle in the Nether. And with that, the soul sand is doing what it should do, allowing the nether wart to grow. That horse is still slowly growing up. And because we are fully safe in here, famous last words, I'm going to do a bit of farming. We're not actually fully safe if an enemy manages to get around the walls through the water, or if an enemy climbs over the walls, we'll be in some bother. But only the spider will do that naturally. The other enemies won't do that. The other enemies would need to know that I'm here, and for that they'd need line of sight. And they're much more likely to just walk into the wall instead. We have coal. We're going to put the nether wart here, and it actually is daytime now. And I actually want to feed this wheat to the horse. There we go. Eat and be full. We can hear the zombies, but the zombies cannot get to us, and I might as well deposit all of this armor. This wonderful, wonderful armor. That can go there, that can go there. My food can go here, and we will just deposit everything else. After, of course, I make a little bit of bone meal and get some more wheat. We do need to get that horse grown up as quickly as possible. And the way to do that is by feeding it. Marvellous. We also get some more seeds, which will allow us to get even more bone meal. I do like the composter. It's a really, really nice addition. It's a wonderful addition. And with 9 more wheat, we should be able to get the horse all grown up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go! Fully grown up horse. let's now get a saddle and some diamond armor and tame the horse. I believe you are the non-tame horse. I need to, there we go. Is that it? I think that's it. So, put this on, and this on. Now, we have a horse that we can take out and explore the surroundings with. That's wearing diamond armor. The best armor that I can get. Brilliant. We'll quickly put away this, mushroom there. This wheat here. And I think we'll deposit everything else just quickly. Down here, in their respective containers. So, I want this to go there, this to go here, that there. We have plenty of stone. That goes back there. The obsidian should be a miscellaneous block. Yep, and the soul sand too. And we have a tiny amount of dirt. And last but by no means least, we have a weapon that we're never going to actually swing, and a storage chest that we're probably going to use in the future. Oh, and a few, flint and steel. We should also probably get a few more torches. We are, after all, a little bit low. And by that I mean we are not at maximum. But that's easily sorted, like so. And so, folks, when we come back, we will continue exploring a bit more, I think. We do have a lot of map left to fill in. A lot of mystery still to be uncovered. And this time, when I go around exploring, I'm definitely going to annotate the shipwrecks that I have explored. If, of course, we find any shipwrecks, there are no guarantees that we will, but call it a hunch, I think we will. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.